Hi. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm recording again, live again. Okay. Haven't set up properly. Give me some time. Uh, in the meantime, please help me to like, share, as usual, like, share, comment this post so that can have more. Yeah, forget turn on the light. Is my face okay? Okay, need a while to adjust. Okay, as usual. Okay. I think good energy. Keep this going. I will do this forever. As long as got questions coming in, I will do it. Okay, I'm doing this recording at very late night again. So I think I try to do a change lah. Today I try to use a different mic. Hopefully the voice will be better. Previously I Googled online and then I bought this snowball camera. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, snowball camera. So yeah, I find maybe I have to place closer to my mouth lah. But never mind, I just use this headset and try. This one is the JBL one. Can see, yeah. Okay, so if you're just coming in, help me to like, help me to share, help me to comment the post. Then today we talk about something very interesting. Yeah, something a young couple sent me lah. So I will answer this in the video format because over the text message, over the WhatsApp, very limited, very short information that I can share. So I just thought this is a very interesting topic. So I will do more. I did some research as well. I dig up more interesting facts and figures and share with you. Perhaps this will also bring you some interesting insights about Singapore lah. Okay, so the interesting topic is, do you know that actually in the whole of Singapore, right, you can buy a landed property, big size one, good size one, for less than $1 million. That's right, you heard me right. You can buy a landed property in Singapore for less than $1 million. Less than $1 million. Okay. For the smart one, I think you all know where already lah. Okay. Then for people who are not so into the properties day in, day out, probably they still don't know where this place is about. But don't get too excited first. Okay. Say, hey, where I want to find out where I want to buy. This landed property, okay lah, 不要卖关子啦, don't 吊胃口 don't want to keep you in suspense. Okay, this property, right, has a balance lease of 26 years. Okay, so that is the reason why it is so cheap. Okay, so it's a 99-year leasehold. It has a balance of 26 years lease. Okay, it's TOP in 1947, or rather the land lease, right, starts from 1947. Right, that's I think like 2 years after World War II. I think some of our parents also haven't born yet. Right, I don't know lah. So, yep, today we talk about this very interesting topic and whether it makes sense for a young couple to buy, and what type of buyer probably would be more suitable to buy into these kind of properties. Okay, let me just do a sharing of screen now. Okay, live. Let's do it. Okay. Fuyong Estate. Fuyong. Fuyong Estate. So if you want to read the history, you can Google about it. Fuyong Estate. It's quite a very interesting place. I got to know this place 3-4 years back already, but I just heard from my elder colleagues or the seniors in the industry lah. Yeah, don't touch lah. 99 years landed property, don't touch. So flat out advice lor. This is a simple advice. Mainly for people who are buying for own stay, who don't mind the value drop, then no problem, you can go and buy into it. But investment value wise, you will know that the value starts to drop already. So we don't just talk about Fuyong Estate in general. If you talk about 99-year landed, right, places like Villa Verde, I don't know whether I pronounced the word correctly, Villa Verde in Choa Chu Kang, the area, Westwood in Jurong area, where else? Not talking about cluster landed. It's not like a community then got landed properties, right? Like the landed in the middle got pool. Not that kind of landed. I'm talking about like really a row of 99-year landed homes. That's something that I always ask people lah. If let's say your condo, right, you got 1,000 owners staying in the same piece of sharing the same piece of 99 years land, they will be motivated and come together to do en bloc. Yes, but if let's say today you stay in one of the houses in 99-year landed condo, right? Is it possible for a developer to knock on the whole row of landed property owners and do a mass en bloc? I think it's more difficult, right? Because first thing first, if let's say we just talk very simple that street got 5 houses, then the developer already bought 3. If you're the last 2, you surely high price and sell, right? You know what I mean? Surely you will say, I am the mixing jigsaw puzzle. I want to sell very high, very high. Then it makes en bloc challenging, or it makes a developer to buy over that row of or that street of landed houses challenging in that sense. I mean, this is something that I can think of, I can share. Of course, there are out there are more landed experts. Maybe I'm talking something wrong. But if you know why 99 years landed property is so hard to get en bloc, share with me. Then I would also like to learn from you. I believe there are a lot of landed experts out there lah. Okay, so today we talk about Fuyong Estate. Okay, so this location, right, where is it located at? It's just beside Hillview MRT station. Okay, for people who are familiar around here, right, recently a lot of new condos coming up, right? Helia, Hillview 2, Kingsford, Hillview Peak, the Midwood. These are the new additions to this area for the past few years, right? The latest one is Midwood, still selling, right? So if you're keen, let me know. Yeah, okay. This place not bad lah, I would say. I think it's one of the last few affordable project that is walking distance to MRT. Yeah, because if you're talking about below 1 mil near to MRT, right? Very few projects, very few new launch available already. So Midwood is the last few affordable one that you can look at, which I think is the location is also quite decent. Sorry, a bit of selling here. Okay, so today Fuyong Estate is just right over here. Okay, it's just sitting behind the Rail Mall. Okay, so this stretch down, this place I think famous for what? People who know here, cold storage at this stretch, the Rail Mall, got the cold storage, got the vegetarian rice, quite nice one. Got the what? Got coffee bean, got Subway, got the noodle shop. I think then the most famous one I think is the prata lah. The prata is over here. Okay. Then this estate behind, right, is where Fuyong Estate is lah. So it leads out to the park as well. It has a very nice greenery environment. Shit. So behind the back, it will linking to the park area. So it's very nice estate. Let me see. Where's the photo that how come? Okay, it's working now. Yeah, so I have to share with you this nice photo actually. So this is the nice photo that I managed to find online. Okay, don't know whether you can see this properly. This is the very nice photo that you are looking at lah. Right. So wow, 风水宝地very good feng shui land because your behind got mountain 后面有靠山is that what they say? I don't know So this place very nice, very chill, a lot of fresh air because the Bukit Timah Hill is just beside you right? Okay, see the back side of it is the whole of Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. Okay, so the problem with this particular estate is that it has a balance lease of 26 years remaining. Okay, so a few years back, there was already an article written saying that the community over here, right, they want to come together and seek lease top up with the SLA. But then the official reply from SLA is saying that it's still very early. Okay, so I think SLA is very smart because this lease, right, is expired in 2046, which to some people is still a long way to go. But as Singaporeans, we know that we want to be kiasu we want to ask for lease top up earlier. Why I say SLA is very smart is because the land value will slowly increase over time. So if they do a list top up now, that's my opinion. They would probably pay a lower price compared to in the future. All right, that's what I think. So if let's say they wait for further down, further few years down the road, like maybe left remaining of 15 years or 10 years remaining, right? They write a letter to SLA again. The price is definitely going to be different, right? So this is a newspaper article written about what's happening over here, right? I think some property agent also did very nice video about this Fuyong Estate. I saw a few video taken about the selling about the houses over here. Quite nice to look at, right? I see some of the owners they did a lot of nicely done up renovations in terms of their houses over here, right? So why this thing is happening, right? Lease expiry. Just to quote you an example, the most recent one is the Geylang, right? Geylang Lorong 3, right? This 190 private landed, right, has already gone to zero. That means the lease, right, go back to the state already. So this line is very straight. The short answer is no. In a statement, SLA reiterates the government's stance. Its general policy is to recover land upon lease expiry. That means it's like milk. It's like your carton of milk in the fridge. After it expires, 超生 already, cannot drink already. Okay, zero already. The value goes to zero. Okay, so I just want to use this simple analogy lah, so you can get the understanding of it. So the reality of the expiring lease is slowly seeping into this household. This article was written a few years back lah, right? 2017, right? So the lease expire is actually this year 2020. So based on the latest news that I understand, right, the most of the owners already vacate the houses already. So they really quite give up the place already lah. Just no choice lah, cause the value of it goes to zero. Okay, so there are some articles written about it as well, about what happens to the land, whether is it private or public. Once it is goes, once it the lease runs out, no more. Your value becomes zero. Okay. Okay. So yep, this is another nice photo of it. Railway corridor surrounding here. There's some government planning to do revitalization, to do some make the whole place vibrant again. As you all know, Malaysia, the government and Malaysia government and Singapore government do a land swap deal. So it free up a lot of land left behind by the railway track. The railway track used to run from the Tanjong Pagar train station, right? So all these track, right, will become a railway corridor. So right over here, right, government has already done up some planning, which you can go and Google and read more about railway corridor transformation. Yeah, go and Google it and read. I cannot cover too much today, if not no time. Some feedback on some of my people say, oh, you got a live video can talk for 1 hour. Sibei 长气 wow, very long-winded. Sorry because live video so you know, 讲有讲无 lah, talk nonsense Yeah, so try to be, you know, share as much as possible. If you're just coming in, help me to like, help me to share. All right. So this one is talking about the real mall. I think it's been sold. One of the investor bought it. Right. This one is talking about the stretch of shopping and dining outlets. Okay. Right. And this one is a bit about the history of Fuyong Estate. Once you Google it, you can find out a lot more information. So why the young couple is asking this, I believe they were looking out for properties around here, then just came across this, which seems very interesting to look at and explore. But as a young couple, right, this is something that there may be some considerations. First thing first, there may be loan restrictions, there may be CPF restrictions. Meaning to say, right, if you, let's say you were to buy this property, right, the bank may not be able to grant you the full 75% loan. This one I have yet to double check because I just quickly did my research and do the recording already. but I believe it should be the case. And also for CPF, right, the usage, right, there will be some prorated. You will not be able to use 100% of your CPF to finance the house. So definitely, if let's say you were to consider this particular project, right, or particular landed property, right, there will be certain restrictions involved. So that is the reason why it's difficult to sell it off in the future, right? So this is the URA master planning, right? Behind actually is still there's a lot of reserve lands. This is the Fuyong Estate, all zone under residential. UVMRT is over here. The stretch of dining and shopping is right over here. All right. Okay, so I want to share with you that listing, right? So this one, very cheap, right? Help you to do some advertisement, Max. So if let's say you are seeing this video, okay, if you close the deal because of my video, remember to give me some copy money. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, so why I think this is very interesting, because you see, this one is a terrace house. Right, the land size 1765, build up 1765. Okay, I don't know how accurate this is, but it's as indicated over here by Max. All right, it has a 4-bedroom and 3 bathroom. All right, from the photos of it, I would say it's pretty nicely done up, renovated. So it's actually a livable condition. Really, I don't think you will need to do a major reno anymore, right, for this particular house, right? Which I think is very interesting, because you see, 550,000. Probably a price for a 5-room HDB flat already there. But if let's say you can use, you have cash, I assuming if let's say you're paying off with a full cash of 550K, right, you get to stay in this very beautiful house with a balance lease of 26 years. Okay, right here he's already indicated, Max has already written down 99 years from 1947, estate remaining 26 years. Indeed, too early to determine whether SLA will take back land, or it's up to SLA for option to top up this shall be given. At the moment, no authorities mention anything so far. All right. So this is the what he has already written down in the description, which I believe anybody who's been looking at this property, they would have this concern. They would have a similar concern about this particular property. I buy already, how 10 years later, if I want to sell, how let's say lah, for example, if you buy now, you are buying with a balance lease of 26 years, right? 10 years down the road, as a fair value, how much do you think people will pay you for? Right? Definitely it will be lesser, probably about 350, probably about 300,000. I would believe so. Should be there about if we use a very simple maths and a fair valuation to calculate, right? Then I also discovered there's another piece of detached house. This is a detached house. It's pretty good as well, right? This is also advertised by Jagdish from Qatar Singh. So I believe this is own agency. Yeah. Right. This one is selling at 1.65 million. Right. This is a detached house. So this is different. It's not a terrace house. This one advertised over here is a terrace house. Right. Okay. So another piece of landed property over at Fuyong Estate. I don't know the exact housing location, but from the look of the house, right, it's also looks pretty very simple, nicely done up. Looks empty. I think nobody is staying there at the moment. From the photo of it, you can see still got the open type of window. Wow, really kampong style. This one reminds me of my grandparents' place back in Malaysia. All right. So this one is very interesting to look at. I think really got some what's that called? Village charm. My English not good. What's that called? Rustic feel. Right. So same thing as well. He's written some basic information about this particular property, which you can look at, right? Which I come about some calculation. If let's say today I use this as example. Today I buy a 4-bedroom landed property. Okay, I buy it purely for investment. Does it make sense or not with a balance of 26 years lease? So I just find out around. There's actually, I just search based on QV area landed property, right? terrace houses. I look at only for terrace houses. So there are 7 listings over here for rent, right? With I already sort by the lowest price. With the lowest price over here is this one at $4,850. All right, this is for a 3-bedroom lah, right? So if I look at the bottom part, right, there's 5-bedroom going at 6,004 as well. The most expensive 3-bedroom is going at 5,002. Today, if I just use a very simple one, I just take it that this one, even though it's a 4-bedroom, but I rent it out at $4,000 lah. Okay, $4,000 times 12. Can see $4,000 times 12, 4,008 $48,000 times balance. What's the balance? 26 years times 26. Wow. Can see it. So essentially, I am already using 4,000 as a very low benchmark in terms of the rental value, right? I believe if let's say this place is nicely spruced up with a very good furnishing, it can rent probably higher than 4,005, right? This is just based on my opinion, I just based on the gut feel, right? So if I already using a $4,000 rental per monthly times 26 years, the rental value is at 1.28 million. Sorry, 1.248 million. 1.248 million. Meaning to say, right, it is almost 2.5 times. Is it 2.5? Wait, I divide. Yeah, some people very calculate, very smart one. I divide for you all. Divide 550. 2.269. Can see or not? Meaning to say, right, the rental value of this house, if you buy outright, then you just rent it out and collect rental income. For the remaining of 26 years, total you would have collected 1.248 million. Okay, and the times of it, right, is 2 point, how much was it again? 2 point something lah, right? 2 point something lah. I press the clear already for the calculator, so I cannot see the value again. 2 point something lah. So this property, right, will be ideal for maybe old people, cash rich, cannot take loan already, right? Then they use this money, right, everything down on this house. And then it's something like insurance annuity plan. They will just use the monthly income received from the renter as their retirement income, right? So this type of property will be suitable for this particular profile of client, right? It doesn't mean that this property cannot sell. It's just waiting for the right person to appreciate the value of this place, right? So I believe it's only a matter of time, even though it only has 26 years balance of lease, right? The rental value of this house is 2 point something times of the present asking price for this particular house, right? So I'm just using a very quick, simple maths to show you, the kind of value that this kind of property still have. So it also suddenly reminds me of something like the industrial property nowadays, 30 years remaining. Short advice, probably try not to touch, because nowadays I think if you all have been very active in Facebook, a lot of advertisement by the two investment group I don't want to mention who So these two group, their investment, their Facebook marketing and all that, they're doing very power pack. So I just want to say, be very wary of what you're going into, because industrial segment is a very different ball game as compared to a residential segment. So I also don't want to comment too much. It's off topic already. So it suddenly reminds me of this kind of property, right? So it still has its value for this property, but you have to see whether is it suitable for you or not. This one I borrow from a guru. This expert, this industry expert got this saying, if you are young, you go and buy young property. If you are old, you go and buy old property. Okay, it has some sense in its own it has some sense in a way lah. So if you think about it, if you're young, you buy young property like probably BTO new launch, where it has a potential of making a decent profit when it TOP or MOP. You see most of the the HDB BTO, right? You have a lot of people balloting for it because they all know if I can wait the 3 years construction time plus 5 years MOP, right? Then definitely I can see some profit over there one. Maybe talking about 100 to 200,000 on the average. They're just quoting a ballpark figure lah. So from there on, it's like Akong give you money lah. The government give you the first step to help you have a little bit of base, a little bit of capital to grow into the next range that you want to go. So some people they just choose to be comfortable. It's all right as well. They downgrade. That means to say probably they get a 5-room BTO, then with the profit right, they downgrade to a resale 3-room. Then some I met before, they fully pay the 3-room resale. Wow, my heart pain. They can be in like in their early 40s, then they do this. Then the remaining of the money, if they never manage well, if they just splurge on their lifestyle, the money will be gone very quickly lah. But if let's say if they're savvy, they will do some paper investment, do some property, stocks investment. Probably the investor, probably property they don't want to touch lah. They go and buy stocks market or what. Then still not that bad. Then just worried for people who, you know, misuse lah, not misuse lah. Uh, didn't manage properly in terms of the profit that they get out from the property. Because over the years, I have seen properties, they really make insane amount of money. Insane, like, wow, the jump is like 100,000, few 100,000. Then some people think that, wow, they are expert. Wow, I can spot the right property. Then, you know, it's really the choices and the options that we make in life that determine where we're going to be in the future lah. Okay, so just to share with you, my dear friend, if you are watching this, yeah, so whatever decision you are making today, it will affect and impact the you who are in 5 to 10 years down the road. Okay. Yep. So covering for Fuyong Estate, I've done I think quite thoroughly already lah, in terms of the investment value, in terms of the surrounding, in terms of a little bit of a history of Fuyong, and also what happens after the lease ended. So we have already seen in Yelang lah, after the lease ended, right? No more already. Return back to government. Okay. So no value. Yep. So this is something that you have to take note lah. Okay. If you want to buy this type of property, which I will not recommend you as a young couple to do so, because you will have better options out there, right? You definitely will have better options out there, right? Okay. So yep, this part is done. 做好了, this part is done. Okay. Take a 30-second breather before I moved on to the next topic. Okay, so the next topic that I am talking about is something that some people may heard of already, but I will today show you the maths. Then I show you the numbers. You can have a better understanding why people always say these are. Okay, so the question always goes like this. Okay, if you buy a 1 million property, okay, if you buy a 1 million property, and then you finance it 75%, okay, your monthly installment is about 2009, okay, and you only manage to rent it out at 2005, right? It means every month you bleed lah, every month you negative about 400 like that lah. After 5 years, you sell the property, right? You make money or lose money? That is the question. So I repeat, maybe too confusing. You buy a property at $1 million. 5 years later, you still sell at $1 million. Okay? You rent it out at 2005, but per month, you paying the money installment at 2009. After 5 years, right? You make money or lose money? If you think you lose money, type in the comment, lose money. If you think you make money, type in the comment, make money. Okay? Make it interactive lah. Make it interactive. Hopefully, if you are watching this, help me comment a bit. Right? Okay, so I will show you the maths now. Okay? Purchase price, $1 million. Okay? Down payment, 50K cash. Okay? Down payment, 20% CPF or cash. CPF not enough, need to use cash. Buyer stamp duty, 24,600. Can use CPF. CPF not enough, use cash. Okay? Total down payment, $274,600 of your own money. Okay? You down into the property. Okay? Calculation based on 2.5 interest rate. Currently less than 2%, but we use higher amount. Okay? Loan tenure 30 years. Okay? Loan amount 75%, 750,000. All right? Following so far, so good, huh? Monthly payment, I pay the bank $2,963. Wow, market very bad ah. Nobody want to rent my place. Property agent bo gang. Property agent only managed to find me a tenant that pay me 2,500. I already find a lot of agent to help. The highest I get is 2,500. No choice, I take. Very, very low rental rate. Okay lah, no choice, I take. Cause some people offer me 2,001, some people offer me 2,002. Only this guy offer me 2,500. Okay lah, I take. Take already, monthly still need to negative $493. Like lose money, like not happy, every month still need to top up. Okay. Total passive income over 5 years. Wow. 5 years, every month bleed $493. Every month, every month need to top up, right? Total after 5 years, you you bleed $27,805, right? Lose money or make money? Help me comment again, right? Comment in the comment box. Who still think make money one? Type make money. Who still think? Who want to change your answer one? Can you go and type lose money? Lose money. Okay. Okay, show you the maths. Over a period of 60 years, 60 months, over a period of 60 months, 5 years, 12 times 5, 60 months, 2,500. I total receive 150,000 in terms of rent. Total amortized principal over 5 years. This one is extracted from the app one. So you can go and check the maths yourself. But this one I extracted from the app. Over 5 years, the principal I paid $89,435. That means principal. Principal is my own money. So remember the monthly installment has 2 components. All right. One component is the principal, my own money. Okay, I pay into the house. One component is the interest. The bank charge me interest. Okay, I pay the bank for lending me money, 750,000. Okay, so bank is your good friend. Must love them. Okay. Really, ask you, who got friend can lend you this kind of money at such interest rate? If you got such a friend, let me know. I also want to make this kind of friend. Okay, so bank is your good friend. Must make sure that you must be very nice to your bank. Okay. After 5 years, total interest you paid $88,370. This is cost. All right. This is a friendship fee. This is the fee that you pay to the bank for being a friend to you. Okay, this is the money that you pay to the bank lah for lending you money lah. Total funds on hand after selling the place. Oi, something interesting happened already, right? After selling the place, right, you actually have this amount back, right? And the total return, right, $61,630. This amount, right, is taken from this $89,435 minus off the passive income, negative passive income that you paid over the last 5 years, right? This is the return on equity, which is this amount divided by your, can see the Excel sheet, your total down payment at the beginning. Return on equity. Not to be confused on return on investment. Return on equity meaning to say return on your own money, right? If you look at it, this one, the return on investment, the gross rental yield 3%, then still need to top up. Yeah. So return on equity, 22.4% over 5 years. I just do a simple divide by 5 lah. Average per year, 4.5%. Hey, look like this property lose money, right? But in the end, average out return per year 4.5%. And this is assuming your $1 million property, right, don't grow in value. Doesn't grow. That means I sell back $1 million. I buy 1 million, 5 years later, I sell 1 million. And I rent out 2005. And my interest rate I base on 2.5%. Okay? This is the kind of percentage that we are looking at. Right? Of course, today I am just sharing a very quick one. I don't include a lot of all these other small costs like maintenance fee, lawyer fee, all these things. Okay? But even on top of that, right, I just minus off 20%好不好？0.8 times this. Oh, still got 3%. Make it nice for you to see. You know what I mean? I shave off another 20%. 3.59% or 3.6 round up 3.6% right, property right. So that is the reason why our industry experts, our company leaders has also keep preaching about this thing called savings plan. So I also name this Excel sheet called savings plan. So why our leaders keep on preaching this idea to people is to showcase to people that, hey, look at this. Even if let's say you buy a property at $1 million, after 5 years you only sell back the same amount, $1 million. I am bleeding every month close to $500. End of the day, the interest rate return on equity, right, it's still looking very good, right? As compared to, stop share first. As compared to, whoa, what is this? Singapore fixed deposit rate. High or not? High or low? Which one better? Of course, the longer months you put, the higher amount, as you can see over here, right? Then some people will say, yeah, put fixed D, don't need to bother, don't need to think. I don't know what to say. You make your own decision. Money is yours. I can only show you. The path, but you have to walk the path. They always say things like that to make it look like you very, what's that word? Saintly. Make yourself look very mysterious and saint. S-A-I-N-T. Saintly. Got such a word or not? Saintly. Yeah, really got leh. Huh? So you see lah, the interest rate for fixed D versus you put into property, what is the comparison, right? So I leave the decision to you. If let's say today you're still thinking that property is still a very bad form of investment, then you may want to rethink again, right? And of course, I always believe in something called a balanced portfolio lah. I won't say that you put 100% of your money into property, okay? But of course, some of our industry leaders, because they really firmly believe in property, so their portfolio is really, I would say, 85% properties. They are so bullish. They are so, because they make the money from it, so they really firmly believe in it. So they really have that. Once they make, they reinvest again. Once they make, they reinvest again. Their stocks, their managed funds like unit trust and all that, probably very little only. Probably some even don't have. They probably like put a very heavy basket in properties. But of course, they also do some form of diversification from the property segment. Like probably they diversify in a way like, oh, I buy local property, I also buy industrial property, then maybe I also buy overseas property, something like that lah. So they will do diversification in terms of that sort, right? Because I think sometimes it's like we are in this industry, so we can see things better. And sometimes information and opportunities, the deal flows or the opportunities, it comes to us first. Generally, for property agents, like we will always get the first-hand information faster than the general public. So that's why if let's say today, if you are a savvy investors, definitely you have that few agents that you always in talk with, because that few agents is the one that constantly bring you good deals. Right. So today, if let's say you don't have any property agent friend, I can be your friend. Right. So mix with the right people, read the right kind of knowledge and news, have a very good attitude towards investments, right? Be proactive in learning. Uh, every small steps will lead you further down the road in the future years. So I mean, I say this is also a form of encouragement for myself lah, right? Because I was actually procrastinating to do this live video for quite some time. Then yeah lah, do lah. The CB also forces us to evolve lah, forces us to change lah. So I do this to uh improve lah. In the word, grow lah. Right, in a nutshell. Okay. But today talk a lot again. Today talk until my light dim already. Can see or not? I cannot see. This one is the cheaper one, the light. I'm going to buy a new light already. Today talk until the light dim already. no more light already. Okay, so that's the end of today's session. Right. So if you have learned something, type thumbs up. Don't write thumbs up. Maybe harder to write. Maybe write how to write, how to comment I learned something. Just like and share the post. If you learn something, help me like and share the post. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye.